Well, hello everyone, Texie88 here and welcome to another review. And now we're taking a look at Sharkey's Moll for the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. This was released on budget by Zeppelin Games in 1991 at a price of £2.99. As well as this, it also came out on the Amstrad CPC. And it's also known as Operation Shark or Sharkey's Moll without the apostrophe. Goodness knows why the alternate title had no apostrophe, because that's not grammatically correct, but there you go. So it's set in Chicago in 1926, and you play as a supposed champion of justice named Lieutenant Sharkey, and you're trying to force a meet with the local gangland boss Rubbers Malone. So, yeah. Of course, it's up to our friend Lieutenant Sharkey to save the day, with zero backup, no doubt. So, one to set controls. Keyboard control, define keys, yes. Press for bomb, enter, fire, space, right, left, down, up. Right, left, down, up. God, that really is about as backwards as you can get with the sort of more logical order for setting controls. Normally, I'd expect up, down, left, right, and that's about as different as you can get. I think it actually is as different as you can get. So let's get this. Now, the reason I've picked this is because on the 30th of January 2021. YouTuber Novabug did an Amstrad live games testing, and he actually loaded and played the Amstrad CPC version, so I thought I'd give the Spectrum version a look-see. So let's press 0 to play. Get ready, don't hit the informer. Okay. So what we've got here it's an Operation Wolf clone. It's a first-person scrolling shooter. Whereas Operation Wolf, you're a sort of an army soldier who was ultimately trying to rescue hostages. And instead of bullets and grenades, you got bullets and Molotov cocktails, and your energy bar is that. Is that bar to the right of that heart in the bottom right corner? One thing I don't like about this over Operation Wolf is that it's not particularly smooth. The movement of the crosshairs is rather choppy. Well, I'm sure I shot that Molotov cocktail. Ah, this will. Oh, I see that. Shooting that gives you automatic fire for a while. I'm wondering what the informer actually looks like. Will I recognise him or her if I see him or her? Or will it be someone who looks exactly like everyone else and I'll end up shooting them because I don't realise? Yeah, not only is the movement of the crosshair a bit slippery in this, but it's a bit slow as well. And the scrolling is slightly lunging. It's not the smoothest scrolling I've ever seen on the Spectrum by a long shot. Oh, I just threw a Molotov cocktail then, and you actually have to plan in advance where it's going to be. Thing is, it means you actually have to throw one to get an idea of when it's actually going to hit the target. What? I shot? Oh, bullcrap! I shot. You can see that I shot that first aid kit before I died. but it didn't actually register. So does the first aid kit have to actually disappear off the screen before I get the health benefit? Because I definitely shot it. You saw it zipping up to the top left corner. Let's give that another whirl. Get ready, don't hit the informer. What does the informer look like? And why does my crosshair start in the top left corner? I very nearly couldn't see it. Why can't it start in the middle like other games of this ilk? God, the control of this crosshair is so slippery. Automatic fire for a while, and this doesn't expend ammo, so can't complain about that. Oh God, I just wish the controls of the crosshair weren't so slippery. I mean, it's like Lieutenant Sharkey's drunk or something. Oh yeah, it looks like that is the case. I didn't actually get the health benefits of that first aid kit that I shot until the animation of the first aid kit going off the screen had finished. That's kind of annoying, actually. Not to mention a bit unfair. I mean, it's not. I mean, I even noticed it didn't give me that replacement ammo until the animation had similarly finished. God. And it's not recoil that's causing the slippery controls, because otherwise it would be like in Action Force 2 where the crosshair was going all over the place. And it doesn't do that when you release the button. See, look, I just released the button there and it just stopped moving, so it's not recoil. It's just generally not quite as smooth controls. It's quite. I mean, it's like the crosshair is sliding around on an ice rink. Another Molotov cocktail. Oh God! So unlike in Operation Wolf, where the Molotov cocktails and knives don't necessarily have to hit the bottom of the screen in order to hit you. But that's kind of confusing if you're used to that, which I am. Oh, good. He was about to throw something. Oh, God. Okay. I kind of wish it had a bit. So what happened there? Did I accidentally hit the informer or something? It didn't actually tell me anything. It looks like I'm just replaying the same stage again, so maybe I inadvertently hit the informer. Yeah, managed. Nice explosion for the car there. I will give it that. Now, one thing Novabug said about the CPC version is that he thought that it seemed to be a bit on the slow side, but from what I recall, I don't remember it being. I don't recall it being that much slower than what you're seeing here. In fact, so. Oh God! I mean, look how jerky that crosshair was moving. Yay! Give him hell, Pike! Okay, I admit I nicked that from the Wild Bunch. What? I clearly shot that guy and he just walked right through it as if it was nothing. At least he didn't. Yeah, he got him with a Molotov. Thing is, it's very rare that you actually need to use them. What does the informant look like? What? I clearly hit him. Yay. What? I clearly hit him. Oh, I need that. God, thank God I got that. I really don't like the way this crosshair controls. No, I'm going to try not shooting that guy now. He looks different to everyone else. Maybe he's the informant that I wasn't. Oh, I just noticed that people were poking their heads out of the windows in the background. I never noticed that before. Come on, informant, move faster. I mean, another thing that worries me about the movement of this crosshair is I might inadvertently hit the informant because it sort of alternates between going a bit on the slippery side and. Oh God. No. God. Oh God, that blooming Molotov. Oh, get off! No, I thought. Oh, I need another first aid kit. I'm not going to get one because there's no more scrolling. Oh, come on. How long is this going to go on for? Oh, I've got tiny. Oh, did I do it? What the hell? I didn't run out of health. What the hell happened? Or if is that? Don't tell me that's the end of the game. Well, so that's Sharkey's Moll for the ZX Spectrum. A blatant Operation Wolf clone. Funnily enough, Brian Boykin, who actually programmed that, he actually, according to what I looked up, he was actually asked to do a game that was identical to the Ocean version of Operation Wolf, and that Sharky's Moll's basically the same code reskinned. Well, something else must have gone wrong because the movement of that crosshair definitely wasn't as smooth in what I've just played as it is in Operation Wolf, and the scrolling was a little bit not as smooth as that either as well. And graphics are okay, but they're not as good as in the actual Operation Wolf. Animation's okay, I guess. Scrolling's a little bit on the jerky side. Sound, well, you get this music on the menu screens. You got plenty of sound whenever you fire your gun or through a Molotov cocktail, etc. So can't really complain about the sound. I don't think that was it because the instructions say that there are the stages, so I actually don't know what went wrong there. I definitely didn't run out of health because I still had more than just a tiny sliver left in the bottom right corner. So I've got no idea what happened there. Gameplay. Well, as I said, this is essentially Operation Wolf reskinned, but the crosshair is not as smooth and easy to control as it is in the real deal. And it's a bit hard to tell when Molotov cocktails and knives are going to hit you, because it's not a case of them having to actually go off the arc upwards and then go off the bottom of the screen like it is in Operation Wolf. So it actually gives you less time to actually shoot them out of the air before they hit you, because you don't quite know when they're going to hit. In fact, they can hit even when they're at the highest arc, which is quite confusing. And I was also a bit worried about the fact you got absolutely no power-ups when the screen finally stops scrolling towards the end there. So that basically means you've got, unless you have plenty of health before it stops scrolling, you've got very little chance, especially as you have to be careful not to kill the informer. Which I'm pretty sure is that guy that was just wandering around sidestepping for that sizable chunk of that latter part of the gameplay you just saw. So yeah, I'm going to be a bit more lenient because of the game being on budget, but it's still not going to get a great score. It's certainly not going to get above 5, that's for sure. But especially as by this point, Operation Wolf would have already been re-released on budget, so you'd be for the same £2.99 it was being charged for this. You may as well just get that and get a far better game. So I'm going to give Sharkey's Moll 4 out of 10. It's a classic case of why have cotton when you could have silk, and this just isn't as much fun to play as Operation Wolf, and it's not as smooth to control as Operation Wolf either. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that review. Catch you on another one soon. Texie88 out.